everyone, my name is Dephscent and welcome to today's coaching review. We are reviewing Errmy's Soldier 76 gameplay at Platinum level on Hanamura.
I can't play.
So let's just skip forward to the actual defense. So your positioning here, I'm just going to go back a little bit so I can going to show you the optimal positioning just as you come through. So let's have a look. You're playing Soldier 76, right? He needs to take use of the high ground. You've got high ground here, you've got high ground here, and that's ideally where you're going to want to be standing, because as we can see here, this if you're stood at this point here or up here, you can keep an eye on this point here, you can keep an eye on the wall here, you can keep an eye up high and keep an eye on the flankers, but the where you're going to position now is putting you in a line of danger unnecessarily, and putting yourself in the danger unnecessarily is not going to assist you and your team win, because from here you can only shoot in that straight line down there. You're stood at the choke shooting through. That's not beneficial to you and your team. Let's see how it goes. So the Rhine charges through and you're chasing. He gets a good charge on your Zaya and takes her off the map. Okay, nice. So generally I wouldn't advise to all leave the point like that, because if you all leave the point quite that quickly, you'll find as you get higher up in the ranks, people will actually abuse that a lot more. If a Rhine charges in and you can take out their supports, because your spawn's so far away, it takes so long for them to get back that they can actually have their Rhine spawn again and be in the fight before your healers have got anywhere near. So we just hear the voice line of death comes. That means Reaper's TP to the top right. If you'd been in the positioning beforehand that I suggested, you'd been able to take him out, or at least chip him down enough that he probably wraith forms and leaves. Okay, yeah, run. Good. Heal pack's down, but so you put your heal pack down and you look at the Genji, but you don't look around to see whether the Reinhardt's still chasing you. If the Reinhardt's still chasing you, it's still only going to take him 3 hits to kill you with this hammer, and he will get those off. So ideally you wanted to make sure he's not still following you before you do that. Nice, good kill on the Lucio. So here I think holding the point it's okay, but you're not positioning well enough to get constant DPS out to help your team enough in those sort of situations. And here, I'm pretty sure your Ryan's not back yet. Oh no, he is. He's back now. So there you go. Genji's flanking around the back, being annoying. It's kind of just what he does. But he's not really achieving anything yet. And laying down damage into their Rhine shield and helping your Rhine win the battles is going to be big. But he gets Anna nades and he's down. It'd be good if you could get a pick on him, but you won't. His Anna will heal him straight back up. Okay, so we'll just go back a little bit. There's a little bit to discuss here. So your footsie battles, I think I've watched through this, and I think one of the biggest things you can improve on is understanding the footsie battles as a soldier. So here, their Rhine's coming at you. You've still got this on cooldown. This isn't on cooldown, and this isn't on cooldown. You see the Rhine's coming towards you. You've got 120 HP, burst damage with your Helix rockets. You should have laid them into him. It would have done some damage to him. I see what you're going to do here. You've just heard the Graviton Surge. You're going to fire it into them. That's great. That's ideal. But before you got into this footsie battle, before the Zaya had fired her Graviton Surge, you could have used it to hopefully dissuade the Reinhardt a little bit and put your healing station down preemptively, so that when he does come and fight you there, you can footsie around the bell a little bit and keep the heals up, and then while you're running away, so that he doesn't manage to kill you in that time. Because yeah, that's what I personally think that footsie battle, how that should have gone. But here you go for that, and you fire Helix off in there. So your team are dying. Oh, you get rezzed. Nice. And you instantly pop your ult. Yeah. So we'll go back to as soon as you res, you're rezzed, and what can you see? You can see the Ana in front of you. You look around, you see there's a Reinhardt stood next to you. He's just going to swing away and kill you. And there's Aya does. So you knew that barely any of them were dead, but most of you were dead in that fight. And the Reds didn't... saving the tactical visor might have been the better option here. Because, oh no, you are still holding that. I'm impressed. I thought you were going to have lost it from that. So we could definitely work a little bit more on using the short bursts a little bit better. Again, got another footsie battle. You're fighting a Genji. You're on point. Team's low. Forget to use the healing station. It's as effective as a Lucio. So they take the point. And you run straight up into high ground. Okay, nice. That's pretty good. You know they didn't have a Roadhog, so you can poke your head out a little bit more and try and get some good damage off. So here, the prioritization definitely would have been hitting the Genji there, rather than shooting into the Rein shield. You could have reloaded as you dropped down. That would have saved you having to reload now. Yeah, you get flanked. So, I'm going to go back to the start of that play, and I'll explain and give you a few little tips on prioritization. So we'll just wait till we get a little bit of a better view. Here we go. So we know there's a Genji here. Their team's going to come running in through here. And there's also... So their team comes running in through there. They run on to the point and they stand around about there. You know, quite a big area for them to shoot, for them to be there. You've got teammates, and your teammates are in this area, and some of them turn up in this area. And obviously you got some over here. But if you stay on this high ground, you can quite easily shoot down on everyone on point easily. You can real easily get shots onto the point, and from here you command a lot more attention. So you've still got your healing station on cooldown. No, it's not on cooldown, sorry. It's not on cooldown, so you can still use that. So if the Genji's here, you ask your Reinhardt to drop down, so your Reinhardt drops down onto the point, and you've still got the Genji here, you've got your Mercy, your Reinhardt's on point, you're protecting him, your Mercy's protecting him, and you can take out the Genji. And once you've taken out the Genji, or at least forced him to come over here, if you force him to come over here and fight you, you put down your healing station. Once the healing station's down, he's going to think a lot more about it, because you've probably landed a couple of shots, like 2 or 3 shots, let's say 3 shots, so you've dropped him down to about 140 HP. That's a Helix rocket in a single shot. Or, oh come on maths, 4 headshots, there you go, 4 headshots. So it doesn't take you long to kill him. And he's a platinum level Genji, he's probably not going to one-shot you anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But you can use the healing station to force him to come into positions that are advantageous for you, and really put him in the pressured position, in the sense that they're really not very good for him, but they're very good for you. And while you're on the high ground, you can much easier... it's much easier to command more power and control over the fight, because let's look at this. Look at this. You've You've got great vision here. You can still kill the Genji, you can shoot at the Ana, you can shoot at the Rhine. There's also a Lucio like here. Oh no, he's just there. My bad. But you can shoot at anyone else that comes through there, because you've only seen 4 of their members. If anyone comes through there, you can still shoot at them. If any of them try and come from behind you, you can still shoot at them. But if you drop down onto the point, let's also look. Let's look. Look at this. It ticks round that much in 6 seconds. Right. That's quite a while actually, and it doesn't matter until the 5th second. So like, you've got your Xayah down here. She's going to drop onto point. You've just seen a Wraith form in over there, so you know if you stay on the high ground, Reaper can't come and get you. So your only threat is the Genji. You've got your healing pack still up, and you've got your Mercy up here. You should never drop off here. So like, still your Xayah's you got 3 people on point. You've got the way the fight's going on. You've got one here. There's probably going to be a Lucio and an Ana around here somewhere. You've got your Reaper, you've got your Mei, your Xayah. So where they are is in this section, and you've got real easy opportunity to shoot at them from above. You don't need to drop down and help your team here. They do not need you on point. They need you up above, commanding their attention, commanding the Reinhardt to shield, commanding the Genji to come and get you, commanding someone to do something about you. They have to come and contest the high ground and take it from you, rather than you give it to them freely and drop down onto their level. Because as soon as you're on their level, the Reinhardt's going to earth shatter, but as soon as you get onto their level, you're in. It's equal playing fields, instead of you're controlling the playing field. So your team get wiped. Well, pretty much wiped anyway. Yeah. Full stall. Boosted Reaper. That guy's just going to kill you, so you just run. Nice, trying to get the kill on the Genji. So try and get headshots. Try and aim for the head. So you had like a good couple of seconds where Genji wasn't moving there, but you aimed at his body. You didn't aim at his head. Get pinned. Not much you can really say about that. Helix rocket. You didn't use the Helix rocket. Xayah's trying not to get on point. Yeah. Nice. Healing station, straight down. First thing I would have done. As soon as I spawn, healing station down. I've just spawned. I know that there's 5 of them around me. I'm going to really need some heals. So why not put a healing station down that's as good as a Lucio heal on the amp up in an AoE for a reasonable amount of time. That would have kept like 2 or 3 people, could have given like in a second. Let's say it gave just 100 HP for instance. Well, actually 100 is quite a lot. Let's say it gave 80 HP in that time. That's 80 HP more that the enemy has to deal to get through.
Prepare to attack.
So you want to work on your high ground control, maintaining high ground control. It's the main thing. You want to maintain the high ground control, and you want to use your healing station to bring enemies in to fights that are favourable for you. So you're almost baiting them in like, oh look, hey Genji, you've dropped me down to 120 HP. Haha, I've just put my healing station down and you've dived in. You've used your Swift Strike, your gap close, to engage on me to do some damage that I've already healed back up, and I'm continuing to heal for the next few seconds of our engagement. Unless he's a pretty good Genji, you're going to win that. Or unless he deflects your Helix rockets. But realistically, you should win that fight. And that's how you want to be using your healing station. You want to be drawing them into unfavourable fights and positions that you're much more likely to win. Let's see how your offense goes. So you're a soldier main, so you're going to stick on your sword, aren't you? Nice, nice. You get the Junkrats. Get the Junkrat stuff. That's good. No point. That was... You didn't need to put that down. You got your healers. It would have given them a bit of a hold charge. Junkrat makes a huge positional error, doesn't he? Yeah, I remember this. So yeah, great call. Kill him. Yeah, kill it for a bit of hold charge. Nice. Now you see, you've got high ground here. You can really command attention. I mean, it's useless high ground really, because you have to go through a choke, but that's it. But so, how much damage do you do? How much damage do you do with this thing? How much are you using it? It's always there. It's rarely ever got across. It's rarely ever dark. Come on, man. Spam that shit into Rhine shields. Does a lot of damage to Rhine shields. And if he's gonna raise his shield and let you get free damage on his supports, get a damage on him. Be a nightmare for him. Still got Helix Rocket. Still got nice. Good. Use it into the shield. That's what we want to see. Yeah. Your Rhine shield's going down. It's probably best that you sit a little bit further back, and here you want to try and sit a little bit further back so that you're a bit more with your team. Their soldiers just ulted. No point going in.
The Mercy's in the right room.
Nice. You get the Junkrat tire. Bit of luck there across your path. You got no shields. Stood in the open. Yeah, you're gonna get hooked. Unless you res your Rhine, it's going to be a bit of a wasted res. I like this, but the hog again. So let's look at this here. Let's look at what you could have done differently here. So instead of getting hooked, we're going to ignore that one. You get hooked, you make the mistake. Now what happens here? Let's have a look. You know they've got a hog on this side who's got a hook coming up in... You've just died. So let's say 4 seconds. And you've got a hog there, you've got a soldier here, there's an Ana here. So I've been talking a lot about high ground. They've got nothing to contest you on high ground at the moment. Why not sprint straight through here, go up these little stairway wares, come up to the top, come up to, there's a big gallery over here, big gallery in between. Not this one over here, definitely not that one, because you can go to that one, but you don't need to. Your vision's a little bit more impeded over there. This rock, this boulder, this nice boulder, gets to put a little bit more of a spanner in the works. So you get rezzed, you run off after their Mercy. All well and good. Why? Why? I'm sure as soon as you did it, you regretted it. Mercy, for a start, let's start off. We know Mercy's HP. Look at that. So that is 3 bars out of a total possible... How many bars? Definitely focus the Mercy. We also think she's probably going to have res. But if we were up... Can you see what I'm saying now? If we were up above, let's say this is sort of the location where you're in. We've got easy sight lines on this guy. He's going to find it harder to hook us. We can crouch and dodge it. This guy, easy. This guy, easy. This guy, easy. All we had to do, run straight upstairs. We could have picked them off. They had no shield, nothing to defend them. Unfortunately, you get hooked and you die. So that push is a bit of a failure. This one, you're staggering a bit, but you know, Junkrat's been out of position this whole time. So as you get into higher ranked games, you'll find that on this map, you'll have like 1 or 2 people defending, capping, and everyone else will push forwards. Because it's more beneficial to push forwards and try and get a pick. If you get a pick, it's 5v6 to the next point. That's big, because you can snowball that. So your team at least want to try and contest that. Your hog gets a hook. Don't know why you threw down the heal there, because you know they've got a Genji. Oh wait, they don't have a Genji. You have a Genji. My bad. But you want to, and again you drop straight down. Same as in the defense I was talking about. Much safer if you are up there. Roadhog's never going to hook you from up there. You can take out the Junkrat. You can take out his tire. So yeah, you finally losing battle. Skip forward. Getting poked in mid. Still getting poked in mid.
Kinda nail.
It's long distance, you want to be firing 2-shot bursts, you don't really want 2 or 3-shot bursts, you don't want to be firing much more than that because the spread goes crazy.
Junkrat above us, that's why I want to go top right.
So the problem with this lot is that they've got Junkrat, so it's quite difficult for you guys to deal with that in the sense that you want to go through mid, but you've now got nothing to contest the high ground and he can just rain down on you. You were never going to win that. As soon as they nano boosted the soldier, you were never going to win that. I'll fight.
We have to get back.
There's no point in that mercy res either. I don't know, this one might pay off actually. I could be completely wrong and bite my words. You're sitting back nice and far. You could step back a little bit further and still be on point. There's no, as long as there's like a couple of you on point, you'll be fine. Ooh. Well, at least you didn't really get anything out of it. At that point, there's not really any need to shoot into his shield. You'd have been better off pre-aiming, getting into a position to pre-aim for their healers and DPS that are coming in. Good use of healing station. You used it good, and I can so we'll just go back just in case people miss that. Just in case people miss that. But here, so you slam down your healing station. Rhine shields up. And what angle do you keep? You keep strafing so that it's just on the edge of his shield, and that puts you in a really advantageous position and means that he can't really attack you. Just a tracer. Nice. Yeah, good focus. Go for the Zen first, then deal with the Winston. It's much more important. Good, good. Not bad offense. Your team managed to somehow roll the others, mainly because of the Junkrat.
Yeah, but still, Junkrat is still shooting there.
So you come out, you got no shield, you take damage for free, give damage back. Your Rhine's getting a bit screwed. Ooh, that Zyra's charge. Very charged. You're slamming it down. I don't know why. Why did you walk forward and slam it down? I'd love to know in the comments, because I genuinely don't know why you keep trying to heal your Reinhardt. But hey, we'll see how it goes. Wow, Junkrat built that fast. Without the Rhine, the push is kind of dead here. There's not a lot you can do. You've got no picks. Actually, I take that back. I think he did have a pick there. Genji's doing pretty good work.
They'll be messing.
Nice, you finish off the Rhine. Now push through, push straight through, push straight through. So as soon as that happens, what do you want to do? As soon as you've got their Rhine and you've got a big pick, and they haven't got a hog kicking around at the moment, come straight through here, or go straight up there, go up the zigzaggedy stairs, and then sit about here, or you can come all the way around and sit here and lay into the team that are going to be sat around here, or you come up onto the high ground that's just over here, just on your left, and you rain down from above, because Soldier's all about high ground positioning. So, yeah, good focus that Zaya. Get her down, just kill her, just kill her. It's so important to kill her when she's on such high energy. So, one of your problems with your aiming is you're spraying too much, far too much. Yes, they're at close range, but still bursting is much better than spraying, unless it's like a Roadhog or a Winston, for instance, but it's not. It's a Zarya and an Ana. Spray is ineffective and it's going to struggle to hit them. Anything else going to happen here? Yeah, Ryan comes in for a desperation. So when Ryan charges in, as soon as he starts charging in, rocket him in the face. Helix rocket him in the face. That's 120 damage. If he's not got his armor, 115 if he has. So, pardon me. It's quite a big amount of damage to just like unload into his face. And you know he's dead. You killed him last, so you know that you can push onto the high ground a bit quicker.
Let's go to right, please. Yes.
Your team's a little bit indecisive as to where they're going, but it looks like you're going to end up going through mid. You haven't got too much time. You've got like a good couple of pushes left. You've nearly got ult. Ryan's been Mabled off. And he's gone. That's a shame. But you trade him for an Ana. Okay, okay. Yeah, Ana's a little bit too worried. You haven't got a Ryan here. They haven't got an Ana. I know their spawn's a lot closer, but once you get control, you can get back.
If you stick there and die. And now we have to wait for the Roadhog again.
So here, just spraying into shields, getting shot by the Mei on the side. So it's not like it's the first shot she lands on you either. So, what's that? Bam, bam, bam. 3 shots from the Junkrat. It's alright. He hits you with a few things. That's a big deal. Most he's either going to have to res, which she does. You just got to do it. Oh, and you die. You go and sacrifice to him. Don't need to go around that corner. Still got the healing station up. Could have been really useful in that Grumpton surge. Okay, nice. You get a good ult off. Good to try and flank around behind to actually get some damage onto him. Pass the shield. No teammates are really low. Don't need to use the healing station. Go second cap. Very good. So on defense, you go back to the same position. Do the same thing. Get ready in the same manner. Ready to fight in the same way. Actually, no. Yes, this is it. This is where you want to be. This is why I want you to be here. If you're here, you can see anything that comes through this massive door here. You can see a Pharah that decides she's going to poke her heads out here and here. Woo. You've also got any Genjis and Reapers and Divas that come through here. You can just nullify them. You can lay into them, and the damage is going to be there. It's going to be good. Winston comes through straight away. Yeah. He hasn't put his shield down, so you should have Helix Rocket him. And a bit quicker on the, little bit quicker on the healing station, really, because you could have put a bit more pressure with the healing station. It forces them to. So Winston, what Winston does, he creates a zone where that you can't really be in, and you can almost do that as Soldier with your healing station, in the sense that against a Winston, so Winston's damage 60 a second, your healing station 60 a second. Can Winston damage through your healing station? Not really. So I wouldn't worry too much about him when he dives on you. Nice, you get the Winston low. Your Hog finishes both the supports off. Nice. That's what you want. Get a burnt ult from them. Pretty wasted. Genji's in behind. You go and chase him. You lose your high ground control. Go take it back. This is good. This is a much better defense from you.
No.
That's exactly why you have to be in front.
Oh, that's anything.
Winston on point. Just fall back a little bit. Yeah, that's it. You pulled him out of his shield, which is his location of dominance, into your location of dominance, and you still had your healing shield. Too close to the Hog. Get lucky that he doesn't kill you in one shot, but you can bait it. So we'll just go back just a little bit. We'll just go back. So if I go back, come on, brain. We're here, right? So we know Hog's here. We know this is still not been used. We know Hog's going to be there, I mean, and we can use our Helix Rocket to do some damage to him. And from here, we can still shoot him. From here, it might be hard for you guys to see, but there's a Hog body in this little area here, inside it. I can see him. Now, you can shoot him here, and he has to move to come and hook you. And you've got the pillar and the wall. He's got a hook in between the pillar and the wall. And if you're strafing at all with hook 2.0, that wouldn't have killed you. You've got a TP up though, so get back. You've got tank visor, and you go for the Hog. You stand in front of the Hog. You're lucky he gets dealt with by theirs. Their Mercy's still alive, I think, because you didn't prioritize the Mercy.
Yes.
Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm wrong. Instead of reloading, it would have been better to just stick the healing station down. Just because having that extra health is always helpful, right? Nice, looks like you win. Yeah, there you go. Again. Nice. Kill the Winston as well. All good. Nice. GG, well played, boys. So, just gonna rush into a custom game. Let's start it up. And I'll go over some very quick and dirty bits of Soldier and where I like to stick him. So the high ground is so important a soldier, and using your healing station to force them into the bad fights that I've been banging on about is also, again, very important. So from up here, what am I looking to do? So my support's going to be down there. I'm going to have a support down there. I'm going to have a support. Well, I'm going to have a support there. Probably if I've got a Mercy, which you did have, you'll have a Mercy. It'll be standing about there, just so she can use it for cover over here and here. And then you're going to have your Anna's going to be sat back, nice and far back over there somewhere. So from up here, my Anna can heal me. My Mercy can easily fly to me if she needs to escape, or if I need healing from her directly. I can just off a position here, and say someone dives on me, I can... Oh god, I fell off. What a noob. I did not mean to do that. So what I can do is I'm standing back here, laying into them, stick my healing down, keep jostling around, keep jumping, try and fight them, and just before it's about to run out, I jump off down to the supports. I'm back here. Now I've got the choice. I can run back here, I can get this health pack, or I can get healing from my Mercy or my Anna by calling for it as I jump down like, can I get some heals, can I get some heals? I'm on point, and they'll heal you. So that's there. Let's say they've got a really dive heavy comp and you're really struggling, and you know there's going to be a Genji flying straight through there at you if you stand there, and they've got a Winston coming through and a Diva coming through. So let's say they've just got everything pouring through there. This is where you want to be stood, because you can lay into them nice and easy, and it's not going to interrupt you too much. And from here, you can rain down on the support that's there, the support that's kicking around here, the support that's kicking around there, the DPS up there. You can lay into their front line, you can lay into their back line. From here, you could kill everything. You've got good view over everything. This is where you wanted to pop that up. Definitely. That's point A. Now we'll go to point B, and we'll explain the offense and defense here. So offense, what I like to do is I come through here, I'll stand here behind my Rhine Shield, I'll spray away at their Rhine Shield if he's up here, and I'll fire my Helix Rocket in, and then I'll run all the way over here, reload, and then I'll start poking at people that are kicking around down the bottom. There's almost always someone's kicking around down bottom for some reason, even if they've got a staggered death. But if you come sprinting through here, and you're moving around, jumping around, you've got this pillar here, boom, 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 boom. You've got two pillars in between you and anyone that stood there. People that stood here, you can easily get behind these pillars and force out your healing station and keep getting your shots off. Things go bad, you drop down. And you come back up round there. That's what I do for offense. For defense, let's say if I was defending on the offenses, on the defenses you had, you were up here, you got your Genji's over there, I drop my healing station, boom, 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 he comes over, boom, 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 boom. He's not going to mess with me now. He's probably low. I'm going to finish him off, got my melees. No need to aim. From here, I can rain down on the point, real easy. Anyone on the point is going to be struggling to deal with me because they're going to be getting so much damage laid into them. And if I find that if I find that I'm getting a bit too much pressure from up here, I'll drop down here. I'll just use this pillar, swap to this pillar, and I'll start laying into them from the back. So your team spawn over here and over here. This means they're going to be coming and they're going to be running out. They're going to run onto the point. Both sides, they're going to be running onto the point. Now from here, if I'm shooting them in the back and you've created a two-pronged attack, they're being shot from the front on both sides and they're being shot from the back. What are they going to deal with? You've taken out their Genji, or you've forced their flanker to go into a bad positional error where he dives you and he's going to lose that dive. So that forces him away, and you're now commanding the high ground. They have to come and deal with you. They have to focus you. But if they focus you, your team are killing them from the other side. You're making them make a choice. And when you make people make choices, they make mistakes. And when they make mistakes, you can capitalize on them. And as soon as they start focusing you, you hide behind here, you stick your healing station down, you're pretty durable, you're not really worried, you can sit a little bit further back, you can crouch down if you need to, you can sit all the way back here and still get off some damage with your little crouch spam, and your team's still laying damage into them. And that way, you're forcing them to deal with you, and the rest of your team are being able to get free work off. Well, not free, but they're having an easier time. You're creating an easier time. It's almost like in football, you need to create space for a player to get through. You're creating the space for your players to get through. And that is how I like to play Soldier on Hanamura. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.